Hello, I'm Vila Spiderhawk, and I'm going to read an excerpt from Forest Song, Letting Go. This book is available for $2.99 at Amazon's Kindle store, at Barnes & Noble's Nook store, and at my website, www.vilaspiderhawk.com. Having settled on the welcome, I sipped my cup of mead slowly. It was very potent stuff. The first act of Swan Lake had gone quiet again. I slipped the records back into their sleeves. What if they don't come? I fretted to the shelves as I placed the records back atop the others. Don't be silly, I countered. The dream told you they would, but it hadn't. My ebullience imploded. Well, what if they don't? I challenged myself. I lived my first 7 years before meeting either one. I lived quite well before we met, and I've been happy since they left. I'll be just fine. But I knew that was a lie, and I thought that I really might not see them again. The idea scooped all optimism from my heart. I stamped my foot. Now you just stop. You had a beautiful dream. Enjoy the hope. This war can't last a whole lot longer. But I had doubts about that too. I needed someone to talk to who had lived through other wars, who'd seen them end. It's time to visit with Bandab. I clapped my hands in resolution, combed my hair, and braided it. I even hummed, feeling stronger for the promise of his comforting love, for the permanence of him, and for his wisdom. I chose a pair of green pants to honor the new life that had sprouted from the ruins in my dream, and a yellow short-sleeved shirt for the sunshine and the joy that would shine on my country in the future. Hopping from the bedroom, I yanked my shoes on and then bent over at the door to tie them up. I kissed my fingers and touched him to the door frame as I left and headed out to see the woodland scholar. Yellow oxtails and mullein had blossomed by my door. Asking permission, I pinched some flowers off and tucked them behind my right ear. Agrimony had taken root just paces away, a shock of yellow in Veronica's blue. The woods will always survive, I reminded myself. War or no war, they will always bring us beauty. Whatever happens to this place, the woodland spirit will go on, springing up even in the densest city. The Nazis think they own the world, but they're no match for wildflowers. I knelt and kissed the patch of yellow and blue. They're no match for me either. I bragged to the blooms, remembering the soldiers I'd intimidated when they tried to blast their stupid road into the woods. A woodlark serenaded me in sweet, melancholy tones, as if mourning for a terrible loss. I could not find her in the leaves of whatever perch she'd picked, and so I sang her wistful song back to the sky. It's all right, little Lurka. I smiled at the trees, the wildflowers, and you, and the nightjars, and the owls will bring color and music to the forest forever, whatever the Nazis have in mind. A small bird fluttered through the boughs, barely rustling foliage, a poignant song giving way to a dove's giggle. That's the way it will be. The happy sound of a dove overcoming the sadness of the war. All we need is to get through the upcoming trials, and with the help of the creatures and the flowers and the trees, everybody here will manage somehow. Again, this is from Forest Song, Letting Go. This book is available for $2.99 at Amazon's Kindle store, at Barnes & Noble's Nook store, and at my website, www.vilaspiderhawk.com.